will it add a new shadow from the light that will cast down onto the grass from the actual light source? Well, it's time to see and find out exactly how Photoshop is going to pull this off. I think this would be handy when you do have several different elements you want to bring into your composition and not have to worry too much about all those finer details and having it take care of it automatically. So it's giving us an option here. In the properties panel, you'll notice that we have 3 different options. So far, from what I can tell just from looking at the image, let me tear this out. Just from looking at the image, it did not fully take into consideration the light source. But if I go to the different options that it has here, we have this option. We have this option. What it did do, though, is that it did take into consideration the shadow. So the cast shadow that's coming from the light, this one's a lot better because then the shadows falling on here is kind of elongated, a diffused shadow, which is a lot longer than the other two, which don't really have as much as a diffused shadow. But the third option does draw the shadow all the way out here to the left, which is a good sign. And it takes into consideration the light that's coming in from the right side. You can tell here by the mane here. Let's zoom in a little bit here. So as we can tell by the mane in the hair here that the light does come here from the right side and then gets dropped off onto the left side here from the shadow. But the other 2 options don't. This one does, the left one does, the right one does, but I think the one on the right, the last option 3, does do a much better job at taking into consideration that light source and adding that in. So I've got some other animals too